It's Tuesday, and that means back to the daily grind of school. So that's where we are right now. I just want to go back home and like play video games and not have responsibilities.
Those are good.
Yeah. Good morning.
Arthur! How do you feel?
Very satisfied.
Do you want to explain?
I'm still chewing.
Okay.
If you want to just wait.
I can wait. You just savoring?
So today, right after we finished computers class, I don't know how it happened, but I thought about hot dogs. And like those really good hot dogs you buy at like carnivals or like Wonderland or any place that sells
Like a street vendor, maybe?
yeah, or like street meat from Toronto.
Yeah.
Delicious. Delicious hot dogs. And then I wanted one. But I still had an hour break to go through, an hour class to go to, and then about an hour to like get home.
Hour, half hour maybe, yeah.
Get everything, and then go to somewhere that would sell a hot dog. Because not many places sell hot dogs.
No.
But I got a hot dog, and it's gone. It was so good.
It lasted 2 seconds.
About a minute.
Yeah.
It was delicious. It was. I just really wanted a hot dog. I don't know why. I just did. I just really wanted.
It was just funny because you had that craving and then you just kind of had to sit with it for like 2.5 hours where you're just like, I don't want a hot dog.
The 1 hour of class, I was able to stop thinking.
Because you...
But then as soon as I got out of class, I was like, oh yeah, hot dog. And then I was like, no! Because I still had to get home, get Arthur, get everything else at my house, and then find a place that sells hot dogs. But we found a place that sold hot dogs, and it was so good. It had bacon on it too, which was magical.
And cheese.
And cheese. I was just expecting a hot dog, because that's what I wanted, but bacon was a nice touch. It was very delicious.
I think it's called a whistle dog. Is what a bacon and cheese hot dog is called.
Whatever it was called, it was delicious. And I'm very happy to have eaten a hot dog.
Yeah. At least what you were craving was a hot dog and not something that was like, we have to go to Ottawa to get, you know.
Like beaver tails.
Like, yeah, beaver tails. Exactly. I'm craving a beaver tail.
I'm not.
Road trip.
Okay, bye.
Messy kitchen. Messy. Well, this looks like a mess, but this is actually very organized. But this is a messy kitchen. I need to clean. I don't like doing dishes and making sure everything's clean and bleh. This is mainly just the mess from last night, just because of it's like say I wasn't feeling like cleaning the kitchen last night. I wasn't feeling 100%.
I cleaned some kitchen.
You what?
I cleaned last night.
You did clean last night, but there's still some mess. Mainly, I guess some of it is today as well. From our delicious food endeavor, because you wanted a hot dog. Hot dog. But yeah, I need to clean all this stuff up. Are there any knives that I need to worry about? Scary knives. I don't like knives. Have I said this before? Possibly when we were playing the knife game thing. But I don't like knives. Like, I watch lots of horror movies and everything. So like gore and stuff doesn't really bug me. But any sort of like cutting or stabbing, more so cutting than stabbing, really bugs me. Just like, I'm trying to think of some of like my initial seeing things like that in movies that really got to me. The movie Maximum Overdrive. Great movie, by the way. Like, people get run over by like lawnmowers and like steamrollers and things, but there's one scene where like an electrical like carving knife turns on and like kind of cuts this girl's arm. Like, it doesn't even like cut her arm off. It just kind of cuts it a little bit. But I used to like not be able to watch that part of that movie. And one time, it must have been when I was in grade 6. So however old you are in grade 6. My brother and I were watching like the Comedy Channel, and this comedian, I believe his name is the Amazing Jonathan, who's like a magician slash comedian. He did this one bit where he basically pretends to cut his arm off, or like cut halfway through his arm, and I remember my brother laughing at me because of it, but I remember bawling my eyes out and like running out of the room because I hated it so much. It was just, ugh, I don't know. If for some reason, if I'm in a dark alley at night in the city, which, so first of all, that's probably never gonna happen, but if I am, I would much rather run into like a mugger with a gun than with a knife, you know, just because like I don't know, but I think I'm safe here. No knives. Lydia got us delicious 5 Alive things because they were on super sale. How much was it? $0.25 for this?
Yep.
It's like,
It's a giant juice box.
it's a giant juice box, essentially, is what it is. Actually, hold on a second. Giant juice box of awesomeness. Heck yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. I dropped my straw inside of it. That's not good. Oops. Yeah, my straw was like that tall. It's the biggest straw I could find. Whoopsie doodles. If I hold it out here, does it look like a normal sized juice box? But then it looks like my hand would look very small. Yeah, it doesn't work. The thing about straws that really gets to me is that I would be forever scarred for is one time at home I was sitting around and I'm like, I'm gonna have a big glass of milk. So I poured a big glass of milk and I said, you know what? I'm gonna drink this giant glass of milk with a straw. So I grabbed a straw that was up in the top cupboard, kind of in the back, because I guess that's where we keep our straws. I mean, how often do you use straws? So I grabbed one of those, put it in my milk, grabbed the milk and had it like here, about to take a drink of my delicious milk from my straw, and then a spider crawls out of the straw. It's like the legs shoot out and it's like, hello. Because I guess me putting the straw into the drink kind of, you know, some milk must have gone into the straw and freaked out the spider, so he crawled out. As horrifying as that image was, I'm really, really glad that it crawled out before I tried to take a drink. If I just don't want to think about having milky spider in my mouth. Ugh. So yeah, maybe straws weren't the best idea. I checked for spiders though, so yes, thoroughly, which I always do. I mean, anytime I use a straw now. All right, it's not that late, but I'm gonna try and go to sleep. How about you, Arthur? You ready to go to sleep? Or do you want to play? Yeah. Don't know. Not sure. Alrighty. Well, fine then. Alright, we're gonna go to bed, okay? Okay. Good night.